everybody, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with a rant stroke thought of the day. This one is definitely going to be a rant. Our mate, the old Baron of Bacon himself, Steve Bruce, has resurfaced, spouting absolute shite yet again, this time at another club called United, the only club called United that actually likes him, and that's Manchester United, where he enjoys cult status. That's right, I said cult, not the kind of status that he has in Newcastle United, which swaps the L for an N. That's right, he's been talking to Manchester United on a podcast. They've been waxing lyrically about the past and the glory days of him as a trophy-winning, title-winning captain and everything else. And that's fair play to Manchester United because he has got a good legacy within Manchester United as a player. The only reason that they still like him is because he hasn't come and managed a football club and fucking ruined it like he's ruined every other football club. But inevitably, Newcastle United came up in the conversation. So what Steve Bruce had said was that he had to take the opportunity to come and manage Newcastle United. He was coming home for the first time in 40 years, and I can relate to that. I certainly can. I can't tell you what Newcastle United fans were thinking when they heard you were getting the job. They weren't as excited as you were, Brucey, that's for sure. But he came back and he said he knew it was going to be difficult, and it was difficult. But what he said was, seeing where the club is now, 12 months on, he's genuinely happy. He genuinely is happy to see where we are. But this is the bit that really got me. So what Steve Bruce failed to say was that Newcastle United are in third place in the Premier League, largely because of the improvement on the players that were under this wanker when he was here, that he couldn't get a fucking tune out of if he had 18 strings instead of 6. So what he said was, they've put people in place at the club to run the club, and they've bought really well. Yeah, fuck you, Bruce. Yes, we have bought well. Yeah, but what about Sean Longstaff? What about that kid that you had completely ignored to the point where the kid was having a nervous fucking breakdown because you didn't speak to him? What about Miguel Almiron that you couldn't get the best of? What about Joe Linton that you played out of position, who's now become a fucking world-class midfielder under Eddie Howe? Typical of Steve Bruce, not to give Eddie Howe any credit, not in the snippets that I heard. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I skipped right to the Newcastle bit because I couldn't be arsed to listen to him talk fucking bollocks about how he thinks he's still the best thing since sliced bread. But it's just typical of Steve Bruce not to say that he's really happy to see the players that were there when he was there progress and kick on and improve their game, because the man has no class. He's a fucking egomaniac. He hides behind that nice kind of nature to get around the fact that he's an utter fucking prick. So yeah, I'm really glad, Bruce, that you're not there. What scared the life out of me and should scare the life out of any football fans is when he said, I love football, and if I had a call tomorrow, I would come back. I pray to God that this guy does not get a call tomorrow from any football club that exposes you and your fan base to the worst football and the worst football manager, arguably, that I've seen for the past probably 7 or 8 years. He's vile. He's shite. He's got no tactical sense whatsoever. He alienates the fans. He causes divide. All of this smokescreen of this, he's a nice guy. It's utter fucking bollocks. Behind that mask lies a bit of a twat, to be brutally honest with you. So yeah, stay out of the game, Brucey, for as long as you can. You're a shite manager here. We haven't got great memories of you. You ruined half of these lads' careers. Poor young Matty Longstaff's career is probably beyond repair because of the way you ruined his career. Sean, thankfully, has been able to come out of that on the other side, thanks to great support and management by what we have now, which is a really good football manager and a much better human being than you in Eddie Howe. And Sean hopefully will continue to progress and move on and become a better player in the months and the years ahead and be a real stalwart for this football club if he isn't already after the best season that he's ever had in his career. So yeah, Steve Bruce, like the turd that won't flush, coming back and just reminding everybody why we're grateful that this wank is not involved in Newcastle United anymore. Good riddance to bad cabbage, and let's hope he never returns to any football club ever again. So this is Chris with the rant of the day. If this is the kind of thing you guys like, please click subscribe. We'd love you to come and join us. Smash a like on a video too. It really helps get it around YouTube, helps the channel grow. Keep supporting that team. We'll call United, which is way better off without this Baron of Bacon, bell end, and long reign Eddie Howe. And let's hope we get Champions League at the end of the season, and that'll be even better to rub this twat's face in it. We'll catch you there, everybody. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.